Hello, everyone. How is everybody? Can someone please confirm that you can hear me and you can see my screen? I'm great.
Yes, we can hear you. Can see your screen.
Oh, thank you so much. All right. Now let me pull out our calls. Welcome week 6. This week, we are going to start a new subject. So last week we did our type 1. Okay, most students did very well. Keep on the great job. And oops. So today we are going to do Excel, a new subject. So I'm going to present what we are going to do today, then get into the details. So today is week 6.
Sorry, just a quick question.
Yeah, questions?
Yeah. You know the exam. Can you go in there multiple times? I know it's only one try, but can you go in there and come back again later?
Thank you for your question. The question was for the exam, can you go multiple times? The answer is no. You can go multiple times for the training. Training questions are similar to exam. So you do training many times until you feel confident and comfortable with each question. Then you do the exam. Okay.
So the exam, you can't go back to the exam. Say you do 10 questions, you come back later in another hour.
Oh, no, you can't. It is a continuous time. You have to complete in one sitting, in one time frame.
Oh,
okay. Thank you so much for your question. Any other questions? So, in week 6, we are studying a new subject, Microsoft Excel. Okay. Yes, questions? You can type in your question in chat area or unmute yourself. We still follow 3 items, okay? It is Excel Module 1 training, okay? It is due in class, but extended to midnight of class day. If you can, okay. And then the training you can do many times. The training is the foundation for exam. The training is the foundation for the test. After you feel comfortable with the training, you can do Excel Module 1 SAM exam. And SAM exam, you just one attempt.
Hi, I thought we were getting the extended time to do the training the day after.
Extended to the training, the next extended to midnight of. Thank you. Yes, we did.
Thank you.
The next. Thank you for bringing that up. You are paying attention. Midnight of the next class day. So some exam, only one attempt due midnight of next class day. It is due midnight class day, but extended, okay, to due midnight of class day. Extended to midnight. And then we have for Excel Module 1, Project A. This one due midnight of Friday. In class, I use this one, this project, as an example. You have 3 submissions. The highest mark will be recorded. Okay. So that is what we are going to do today. Outside class time, you can email me at pfu@broadbrown.ce. When you email me, please allow 2 business days to have your email answered. Okay. So I'm going to send this as announcement and also send it to your email. All right. And I just want to modify something. Attendance is required, just as a reminder. Okay, so I'm also going to send you through your email just in case some students don't or have technical difficulties accessing the course website, class list. All right, so any questions? Just a brief survey. How many of you have a basic knowledge? You know how to use Excel at very basic level. If you can type in yes in chat area, that would be great. Do you have basic, very basic knowledge about Excel? If yes, you type in yes. If no, you type in no in chat area. I want to see the average class level. Type in yes in chat area, no. Do you have basic Excel skill? We have some yes, some no. Okay, looks like the no has majority based on the feedback. Okay, some said yes, some said no. Okay, great. So for that end, I will give you a very basic introduction, just a few minutes before I do project, just a few minutes, okay? Okay, so first thing, make sure your computer has the Excel installed. So you cannot use Excel, the web version. So make sure you download Excel on your computer. Okay. To download Excel your computer, you go to Content. It is like just when you do Word project, PowerPoint project, you need to download Microsoft 365, okay? When you download Microsoft 365, you downloaded Word, PowerPoint, Excel on your computer, okay? So I pause for a moment. Make sure you already have Microsoft Excel on your computer. If not, if you don't have Excel on your computer, You go to course material, course information, maybe through the welcome. Here, so download for Office applications such as Word, PowerPoint, Excel. Okay. How do you download? You go to login.microsoft online with your George Brown credential. Okay, so that is how you get the Excel software. Questions? Okay, so now I will open my Excel. Few minutes basic introduction, then we move to the project. We do project A for Excel module 1. So I just type in Excel. So this is an Excel application. Okay. It looks like a spreadsheet. You have rows labeled in number, row 1, row 2, row 3. You have a column labeled in letters, letter A, B, C, etc. On the top, you have a menu similar to Word and PowerPoint. You have File. When you click File, it brings you to the backstage view. You can open File, create new file, you can save file, you can print file. So we call this backstage view after you click the File button. So most often we use Home menu. Under Home menu, you have font group, alignment, styles group, etc. Okay? And you have insert menu. You can insert tables, illustrations, insert pivot table, etc. Insert comment, insert link. Okay? And you can use draw to draw a picture, draw a shape. You can set up the page layout, set up the margin orientation, etc. So anyway, this menu similar to Microsoft Word on the top, but the body part different. Body part, you have many columns, many rows, okay? And each cell, for example, when I click this one, it has a name. This name is A1. We call the name is A1. So this cell would be B2. Doesn't matter small letter, capital letter. So this cell, for example, is we call C1, column C, row 1. Okay. So you get the idea how each cell is named. Each cell has a name. Okay. So what we are going to use Excel for? Usually we use Excel to do data analysis. For example, if at the end of a semester, I need to calculate your final mark. Okay, so final mark. Remember our final mark is based on test 1, test 2, test 3. Our final mark also based on our training. Each week we have training, remember? Each week we have some exam. Each week we have project A. Okay. Anything else do we have? And we have assignment 1, part 1, assignment 1, part 2, assignment 1, assignment 2, part 1, assignment 2, part 2. Remember, those are our grade components. I use real data. Those are the real data in our course. And now, how much test 1 contribute to your final exam? 10%. Okay, 10%. Test 2 is 10%. So if you didn't do well last week, 10%, you still have a chance to catch up because the next test is also 10%, and also the assignment is 10% each. Okay, you cannot change something happened in the past, but you can focus on now, focus on future. If you did well last week, great, keep on the great job. Okay, so each test is 10%. Remember, training each module 0.5%, but total we have 10 modules. All the training is 5%. All the sum exam 5%. Project, each project is 2%. Total project, we do project in class. I always use project as an example, right? So today I will do one project for Excel module 1, total project 20%. And then each assignment is 10%. So do not forget the assignment. The assignment is the same weight as your test. Okay, so those are all our components. Okay? And you can format, make the font bigger, and you can bold, okay? And you can make double click. If you select all, you double click, it will fit. You see all the columns. You are going to learn this specific skill through the training. Remember, we have training. Okay. So, and then suppose I have student name. I just randomly type in Mary Peter. Okay. Okay. So for those students' name, okay, and I calculated, I type in their test 1 mark, for example, 78, etc. Okay. And training, those are their mark. Okay. I just randomly type in the number. You can do the same to calculate your. So for example, this is the mark for the student. And what is the overall mark? The overall mark is, you type in equal, you calculate overall mark. Test 1 is 10%, so you type in times 10%. By the way, this is the formula bar, CFX. FX, you type in formula. And then plus test 2, this is test 2, 10%. And plus training or test 3, 10%, then training 5%, and the sum exam 5%, project A 20%. Assignment 1 part 1 10%, and then assignment 1 part 2. So double check. A, B, C, E, F, G. Actually, this one times H2 times 10% plus next assignment times 10%. So we almost done. Next assignment times 10%. Next one, 10%. Okay, so I finished calculation for the first student. The overall is 79. If I round up 80, this is the first student. Imagine I have 38 students. Do I do 38 times? No. Once I do calculation for one student, you just type in the number for other students. For example, you randomly type in the number for the second student. Okay, just quickly jump the number. So for example, this is the second student mark. This time you do not enter formula. You just click the first time formula you did for the first student. You put your mouse on bottom right corner. We call this fill handle. You click and drag, you get calculation for the second student. Okay, imagine you have 200 students. I have another class. I have over 300 students. I just click and drag down. I just do calculation for one student and I click and drag down. All those calculation automatically done by Excel. Okay. All right, so hope this simple example will give you a little bit head up to see overall what Excel about, how Excel can do data analysis, how the Excel can help you do calculation. Any questions? All right, so now we're ready to directly jump into the project. I use project as example, but remember you need to submit this project. Say project 20%, today's project 2%. Each module we have 2%, okay? Okay, you ready? All right, to our course website. I love your questions. Type in your question in chat area or unmute yourself. Okay, so go to content. Weekly learning. Today is week 6. We do Excel module 1 project. Always allow. If you have pop-up blocks, click always allow pop-ups. And click here. Click start. As usual, there are instruction file and start file. Okay, so you click instruction file. Click open. So this instruction asks you to open NP19 1A, your first name, your last name underscore 1. So I need to download that start file. Just move this. Copy it. So now I click this start file. Click it and open. Now you have protected view. Click enable editing. So after that, you are asked to save the file. So you have to save using, as usual, save file as, save as. I will just save in this PC. I will save in C drive, PVC folder, W24 Comp1010. Okay, this is my example. The file name, original file name, then underscore 2. Change 1 to 2. And then click Save button. All right, I pause for a moment to see if you have any questions. Open the file and then save it. I'll just grab a cup of water. Okay, I'm back. Any questions so far? Open the file. Okay, once you open the file, you read instructions. So we open the file, we save the file underscore 2. Make sure your name is in B6. Remember the cell has a name in B6. So now I can see my name. This cell is B6. I see my name in cell B6. All right. Okay, now we do step 1. Hope you have instruction file opened. Sorry. Just for you. This is step 1. As the office administrator, you use Excel to maintain personal data and summarize cash flow. You finalizing the personal and cash flow for the current work week. Begin the personal worksheet by cutting the content of B1, B2 and paste them to A1, A2. So I go back to here. On the bottom, you have documentation sheet. You have a personnel sheet. So step 1 asks us to use the personnel worksheet. So everybody click personnel worksheet here on the bottom of the Excel. So this is the personnel worksheet.
I don't see that option.
You don't have personnel?
Was I supposed to click something before that?
After you open the Excel, you are in documentation, right?
Yeah.
And then just beside the documentation, you have personnel.
Okay.
I don't have that.
Any students, any other students have the same problem? You don't have personnel.
Is this stuck?
So sorry.
Is this stuck?
Yeah, it's stuck again. It's just need a little bit of something sharp to just stick it out.
Oh, okay.
But it's fine. I don't have nails.
Thank you for having each other. Did you find it? Let me see. Christine, you are amazing. Christine, thank you for sharing. Christine posted a picture on how to find the personnel. Everybody, if you don't have personnel document worksheet, you go to chart area, see the picture from Christine.
Yeah, but it doesn't show there. That's what I'm trying to say. Beside documentation, it says sales projection, cost estimates, and profit projections.
You download different data.
Yeah, please download the correct file. It is supposed to be project A on week 6 folder. Make sure the project name is NPEX19_A. Go to week 6.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Yeah. Week 6, project A. Okay, shall we continue? So go back.
Just 1 more second, sorry.
Okay.
I think I went to the third one by an accident. I'm gonna be there in 1 second.
Okay.
Okay, I'm there.
Okay, great. Okay, thank you for everybody for your patience. Okay, so let's go to the project steps. Step 1. We are asked to cut B1, B2 and paste it to A1, A2. So where is B1, B2? Here. Select B1, B2. Select B1 to B2. And then right-click your mouse, cut. First of all, select B1, B2. Then click cut. After that, click A1. Right-click your mouse, paste. So we finished step 1, cut and paste. And step 2, adjust the width of column A to auto fit. So select column A. Select column A. And then I want to maximize my screen. select column A and then you have format. Select column auto-fit column width under the cells group, then format.
Can you maximize your screen?
Thank you. So I repeat step 2. Select column A, then go to cells group, cells, and then format. After that, auto-fit column width. Question for step 2. Okay. Step 3, change the width of column B to 16. So select column B and then go to cells group, format, column width. 16, I guess it is an inch. So I will my computer has centimeter. So I will type in 16 IN. IN represent inch. And then I click OK button. Entry cannot be used. Maybe I just directly type in 16, click OK button. Just directly type in 16, click OK button. Questions for step 3. Okay, question 4 asks us to enter the data for B14, C16. So scroll down, we need to enter data for B14 to C16. So the data is I pause for a moment, give you time, enter those data. Question for step 4, enter data. So we move on step 5. Step 5, enter email in D5. D5, type in email albert.luna@cengage.com. Question for step 5. We haven't finished step 5 yet. We first just typed the email for one person. Next, we are going to fill the email for all persons. Okay, after we type in email for one person, for this person, the computer knows next time you want to fill email for second person, Trish, Martin, Dorisa, Blair, etc. So to do that, you need to select D5 to D16 first. After you type in, press enter. Now select D5 to D16. Click and drag down, select D5 to D16. You select D5 to D16. And then use flash fill. So how do we use flash fill? Go to cells. I just want to move this bar, it's on my way. I need to select D5 to D16. And then go to editing group. And then you have to click the down arrow key for fill. Click down arrow key beside the fill. Then select flash fill. Questions? Locate flash fill. Make sure you select D5 to D16 first, then locate flash fill. After that, you press enter key. See, all the emails automatically filled it. It's like when I calculate final mark, I just do calculation for one student. All other students automatically be calculated. Same thing here. All right, that is step 5. Any questions? All right. Shall we all take a break? After break, we continue. Make sure we all take care of ourselves, both physically and mentally. Drink some water, stretch.
Professor,
Yes.
excuse me. Can you help us fix your ribbon because like it's different on our ribbon? Because someone cannot follow just in case. Just for example, the cells
Yes.
or the editing. Yeah, the
Thank
ribbon
you.
is different from ours.
Yeah, maybe my screen different from yours. If yours
Yes.
different, just try to, first of all, select D5 to D16 first. You have to select first D5 to D16. Try to locate editing group on your menu. Try to locate this group, editing. It may not in this location. In my screen, it is here. Just try to look around, find editing. Must under the home menu. Go to home first, HOME home. Locate editing.
But it's coming up as a group. I have editing, but it's not.
And then try, if not editing, try to click locate the FILL field. Where is your FILL field? The down pointing arrow, you can find flash field.
Professor, we have a different ribbon, so like some if they're not really that good in Excel, it's very hard for them to find unless we have the same ribbon in the Zoom.
Okay, who is speaking? Can you share your computer? It is Edward.
Professor. Just
Yeah.
give me a second.
The professor's computer is probably smaller, so it can't expand like ours. So we just have to figure it out on our own.
Oh, that's
Okay,
brilliant.
sure.
Thank you
Yeah.
for comment. My computer is smaller. It's laptop.
So it's not gonna expand like how ours is expanded. That's why I asked her to do hers full size. But if you just find the editing at the bottom, you'll be able to just hover over it and find where fill is before clicking it.
Thank you so much, Edward.
No, I'm sorry, that's not me. Yeah, it's hard to find.
Maybe
Yeah, I
shall
just sent
we-
a screenshot. I just sent a screenshot where you
Oh,
can
wow,
find.
brilliant.
Okay.
Brilliant, Christine. Thank you so much. Christine, send everybody a screenshot. See that fill button. You try to locate that button, fill button. On my screen, it is just this button here.
Okay,
Locate
fill.
that button. Fill.
Okay,
that
the fill button.
Not but click the down arrow key beside the fill.
Okay.
Down, then you have flash fill. Thank you so much, Christine, again for your contribution. Okay, everybody found that flash button, fill, then flash fill.
Yes, I found it.
Oh, thank you, congratulations, great. All right, everybody, shall we take a break? Come back at 9:05, we continue. Okay, make sure we all take care of ourselves, have some fresh air, get some water. Okay, see you at 9:05. All right, welcome back. Hope you have had a nice break. Before break, we did step 1 to step 5. Any questions before we move on? Sorry for the background noise. Okay, next step. Step 6, change the weight of column D to 36. So select column D. Column D. Go to editing or cells. Then format. Column weights. And typing 36. Click OK button. I need to plug my power in. Give me one moment. All right. So we finished step 6. Step 7. enter total in cell A17. So first, locate A17 here. And type in total. Press enter. Questions? And next, we are going to do calculation. Step 8, quick cell B17, 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 and use the sum function to add all the numbers from B5 to B16. So I try to go slow. We are going to use the function. Start with the equal sign. Then type in SUM, opening bracket. You can manually type in B5 column B16, or you can use your mouse to select the range from B5 to B16. I pause for a moment. Questions? Type in your question in chat area or unmute yourself. If you press enter, you should get this number. Congratulations if you got this number. The formula is also shown here in formula bar. Okay, now we calculated total for B column. Next, we are going to use the fill handle to copy the formula from B16 to C16. To do that, we use the fill handle. Put your mouse on bottom right corner of B17 until you see the cross sign. Must be here. You must exactly see the same shape as mine. Click and drag it to C617. Release your mouse. You get automatic calculation for C17. It's just like I did little example, calculate one student final mark. I click and drag down, the second student automatically be calculated. Same thing, use the fill handle. Questions? We all good? Okay, next step, step 9. Enter number of employees in cell A19. Locate cell A19, type in number of employees. Press enter key. Question for step 9. Step 10, in cell B19. In cell B19, use formula count to determine number of people for range B5 to B16. So how many people in B5, B16? So type in COUNT count, bracket. If you just use count, and then you select B5 to B16, B5 to B16, and press Enter key, and you got how many number? The result is 12. So the formula is here. Equal COUNT, opening bracket, B5 column B16. Questions for step 10. Step 11. Quick cell A21 and type in average commission. Questions for step 11. Shall we move on step 12? Step 12, switch to cash flow worksheet. So on the bottom, see my mouse, you have cash flow. On the bottom, click cash flow. And change orientation to landscape. So go page layout. Orientation, landscape. Question for step 12, change orientation to landscape. Step 13, quick cell A2. Change the text to cash flow April 4-10, 2021. So just add cash flow before this text. So what I do, you see where is my mouse? I go to the formula bar, put my mouse before April, and then type in cash flow. I may accidentally delete April, so I type in April. So this is the complete wording in cell A2. Questions? Step 14. Step 14. Select range A4, E4. Select A4, E4. A4 to E4. Select A4 to E4. And then select non-adjacent cell G8. To select non-adjacent cell, you must press and hold down Control K, CTRL, Control K on bottom left corner, Control, and then you click G8. I repeat, to select non-adjacent cell first, you select A4 to E4, A4 to E4. Press and hold down Control K, CTRL located on bottom left corner of your keyboard. And then press G8. So after that, increase font to 12. So go to Home menu, font group, font size 12. Okay. Questions? Step 15, change the height of row 3 to 8. Select row 3. Select row 3, and then go to Cells, Format, Row Height. And then type in 8. Click OK button. Questions? Step 16, in cell B7. Calculate the profit. So remember what is the profit? Profit equal to sales minus expenses. So quick cell B7 type in equal. And then quick cell B5 type in minus. And then quick cell B6 press enter key to get the profit. Questions? Once we get this profit, put your mouse on bottom right corner of the cell until you see the fill handle. Click and drag to the right. Release your mouse. You also got profit for home and life column. Questions? And next, we are going to figure out what are the total for sales. So you type in equal sum, opening bracket, then select B5 to G5, B5 to D5, closing bracket. Press enter key. Questions? Now copy down the formula. Click cell E5. Put your mouse on bottom left until you see fill handle. Click and drag down.
Sorry, Professor, can you go through that again, please?
Okay, thank you for your question. I undo it. I delete everything. I will redo it. Now, this step, Step 17 asks you to calculate the total for sales, total for expense, total for profit. To do that, quick cell E5, type in equal first, then type in SUM sum, opening bracket, and then select B5, D5, closing bracket. There are many methods. Yeah, if you want to use auto sum, that's fine. Thank you. So one way to do it, typing sum. The other way you can use auto sum. So to use auto sum, I undo it. I want to use second method, auto sum. So you click E5, go to home menu, editing group, you have auto sum. You click it, you get auto sum, press enter. And then you use the fill handle, drag down, you got the same number. Thank you, Power Z. Good observation. Auto sum. Okay, question for step 17. Step 18, quick cell A9. And then clear contents. Right click your mouse on cell A9, clear contents. Questions? Step 19, wrap text. For G8, click G8. Under the home group, in alignment group, select wrap text. Wrap text means you put text in multiple lines. We finished step 19. Step 20. Adjust the zoom for cash flow worksheet to 130%. So select the whole worksheet. On top left corner, select all for the cash flow worksheet. And then adjust the zoom level. If you go to view, you have zoom. Custom to 130%. Questions for step 20?
Sorry, can you show that again?
Oh, sure. I'll cancel it. I will redo step 20. Go to view on the menu. View, then under zoom group, click zoom. And then select custom. And then type in 130. Thank you for asking. Click OK button. Okay, question for step 20. Shall we go step 21? Step 21 is our last step. Once we finish 21 step, we're done for this project. So step 21. You are asked to insert a new worksheet. So I just want to adjust my screen so that it's not on my way. Some little window blocked my view. I'll move this. On this part, you have documentation sheet. You have personnel sheet. You have cash flow. Now we are asked to insert a new worksheet. Do you see the plus sign beside cash flow? Click it. The plus sign, click it. This is a new worksheet. You inserted a new worksheet. Now double click this sheet 1, double click, and then type in accounting. When you double click, you allow to type. The worksheet name is accounting. Okay, questions? That's it, we finished this project. In summary, this presentation introduced the Excel applications. Specifically, I give you a small example about calculate your final mark. Then we did this project. The techniques and concept involved is how do we insert a new worksheet, and how do we type in the text, how do we do calculation, how do we use autofill, flash fill, okay, and how do we do sum, auto sum calculation. So this is week 6 Excel project A. Any questions? All right, just a reminder for students who came late, just a reminder what you need to do. So usually it is 3 items plus test 1, test 2, test 3, and also assignment 1, assignment 2, assignment 3. So if you go to announcement, that is our week 6 Excel module 1, 3 items. Okay, and do not forget the assignment has a heavy weight. Where is assignment? Go to content, scroll, assignment 1, part 1, those are overdue. The upcoming assignment, assignment 2, part 1, assignment 2, part 2. Okay. To check out the specific due date for those assignments, you go to course materials, course information, and the specific due date is here. Okay. See, assignment 1, part 1 is overdue. It was due in week 3. Assignment 1, part 2 due last week. The upcoming 2 assignments, March 15, April 5th. Each assignment 10%. Those are the due dates. Okay. And upcoming test 2, week 10, March 11. The due date is here. Okay. And each week, today is week 6, we have training 0.5%, some exam 0.5%, project A, we just finished project A 2%. Okay, any questions? Thank you,
Professor,
yeah,
if-
great.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, but
Professor, if you miss the due date, can you still work on the assignment if you're late?
thank you, Martin. If you missed the big assignment, for example, actually, I want to open this up to everyone so that it is fair to everyone. So if you missed anything except test one, if you missed test one, I'm sorry, 0 is recorded. But if you missed assignment 1, part 1, that is 10%, it is hands-on. If you missed assignment 1, part 1, do it. I still accept submission. Okay? I give you until midnight of Friday to do it. Assignment
Okay.
1, part 1, if you missed it, 10%, the same weight as your test 1. Similarly, if you missed assignment 2, part 2, that is 10%. I give you until midnight of Friday, give you 4 days to do it. Okay? So that is for everyone. Right? Thank you for asking. Any other questions?
Thank you,
next
Professor.
Next week, anyone know what is next week? What is next week? Next week, nobody knows what's happening next week, next Monday.
So Family Day.
Oh yeah, Family Day. That is the official holiday, no class, no lecture, okay? But I need to assign you some task, okay? You have 1 week to do it, okay? So next week is week 7. I'm going to make an announcement. Week 7, that is February 19, that is a Family Day. No class, the college is closed, okay, official holiday. No class, but you need to do something. So in week 7, so we do not have class, but you need to to go over go week 7 by yourself, okay? You have our make everything due in week 7, Friday of week 7, okay? So in week 7, do everything by yourself. I have a pre-recorded lecture video for week 7. So next week, it is module 2. Module 2 is due Friday in week midnight of Friday. Maybe I extend it to Sunday, okay? That week is Sunday. Okay, let me see. Sunday is February 25th. So I put everything due for week 7 only. It is February 25th. And then we have Excel module 2. Okay, same due date. Module 2 exam. Then we have Module 2 project. I pre-recorded lecture for Module 2. You can watch my pre-recorded lecture. And it is due February 26th. So everything for week 7 is due February 26th. Okay. No class in week 7. Okay, so that is what happened for next Monday. Okay. Although we do not have class, you are asked to go over week 7. I have a pre-recorded lecture I will show you after I send you this message. I'm going to also send you email. Remaining windows on my window. So this is about week 7, February 19, Family Day. We don't have class on that day, but I assign you some work during that week. Okay, everything for week Module 2, Excel due February the 27th. So you got your email. All right. Okay. Any questions? After Family Day, guess what? After Family Day, it is reading week. So we do not have a class for 2 weeks. Reading weeks, I don't assign you anything. Okay. So reading week after Family Day. So now I will show you where is the lecture recording for Family Day. If you go to course content, go to content, you go to YouTube, and then you click YouTube. You scroll, and then this is your Family Day. This is Excel project 2. Module 2 project. I pre-recorded video here. Okay. Okay. So that is the course management for this week and for next week. Any questions? Any questions? Okay, shall we take a second break? If you have questions, you can come back. If not, remember you need to do the training and some exam. Okay, training and some exam. So again, if you do not have question, if you want to do the training and some exam by yourself, go ahead. If you have questions, come back. So we need all take a break. Back at 9:55. If you have any questions, make sure you complete the training, some exam by midnight tomorrow. Project due midnight Friday. Okay. All right. Thank you for your participation. Thank you for your help. Thank you for your patience. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Professor.